Hey everybody, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be doing my first ever actual deck profile featuring base set Blastoise with the Rain Dance Poké Power. This deck is for the Base to Gym Challenge format, and without further ado, here we go. So we got 4 Blastoise, 4 Squirtle. So you play 4/4 just because it's fast and you want to get at least 2 out, just because with all the lightning types in this format, being Electabuzz, base set, and Rocket Zapdos and Gym Challenge, that they're really easy to KO. Like, for one lightning, Rocket Zapdos will knock it out, and then for a lightning and a colorless, Electabuzz will knock it out really easy. So you play 4/4. There's no war total just because war total I feel is a little bit too slow. It's slower than breeder. And um, one of the big things with this is that Pokemon breeder, if it's discarded, which can happen with Professor Oak and computer search, it's searchable with item finder, whereas war total is not, right? And unfortunately, I don't play anything in the deck where I can search out a war total. So I don't play Pokemon Trader, as I feel like the deck right now um, does a good enough job on its own on getting the Blastoise out. So yeah, so that's this Blastoise line. Next, I got 2 Articuno and 2 Lapras. And then this is it for the Pokemon. Lapras here is actually a pretty good early game attacker. It requires low energy, 1 and 2 energy respectively for its attacks. Whereas Articuno, requires 3 and 4 energy, right? So both of them kind of have advantages and disadvantages over each other. One advantage that Lapras has over Articuno is it's got 10 extra HP. It's at 80 compared to Articuno's 70. The retreat cost for both is the same. And then 2 advantages Articuno has is, 1, there's no weakness, which means it doesn't get knocked out very easy against Rocket Zapdos and Electabuzz. And then it's also got resistance to fighting, which means it can stop Hitmonchan. So, good card. Unfortunately, I don't have enough hollows for it. I have 1 hollow, and I don't have a second one, so I'm playing 2 non-hollows. And that's it for the Pokemon. So, on to the trainers. So, the trainers, we got 4 Bill, 4 Computer Search, and 4 Pokemon Breeder. These are the 4 ofs in the deck. Bill, just because it's really fast, it's a +1, right? Computer Search, because you can search for pretty much any card, including the missing pieces that you need to get your Blastoise out. So, great card. And then Pokemon Breeder. So, this is what you need to get your Squirtle to a Blastoise, right? So you play 4. Okay. So that's the 4 ofs. Now we're going to the 3 ofs. The 3 ofs, we have Item Finder and Professor Oak. So Item Finder is a great card. You can discard 2 cards from your hand to search your discard pile for any trainer card. So if you happen to discard Pokemon Breeder earlier in the game, you're able to get it back, as well as the 1 ofs that I play, as well as the 2 ofs as well. So like plus power. Professor Oak, this is a card that you're going to be using actually quite a bit. It's an amazing top deck if you have no cards in your hand. which can happen. Um, and just a great card all around. So, all right. So now we're down to the 2-ofs. I got 2 challenge, 2 goop gas attack, 2 gust of wind, 2 no removal gym, 2 plus power, 2 Sabrina's gaze, and then 2 switch. So challenge. This is a great card, I find. It's a good setup card. Um, and, if your opponent chooses not to accept the challenge, then it's a free bill, right? So you're still doing a +1 on that. So it's really like the equivalent of having 6 bill in your deck, because I play 4. Or your opponent can choose to accept, and then you're allowed to set up your bench, right? Meaning you get your Blastoises out easier, and you go from there. 2 goop gas attack. So Aerodactyl is really the main reason for that card. If you can't evolve to Blastoise, then you can't really win the game, right? Just because it takes too long to attach energy cards to your Pokemon. It also stops things like Mr. Mime, what's called Erica's Dratini. It stops Muck, right? But it also stops your Blastoise as well, right? So you kind of got to know when to use it and when not to use it in that type of a game. Um, Gust of Wind makes knockouts way easier. Can't really say anything much more. 2 switch, just with the high retreat costs of everything on the deck. 3 energy for Blastoise, 2 for Articuno, and 2 for Lapras. That's a great card to put in. I can't really see running any more than 2 of it. But good card. No removal gym, so just something to add. I know we don't have a problem with energy acceleration in this deck, but why take the chance? And no removal gyms, just an all around. It's a pretty good stadium if you're not running it. Any of the energy removal cards, and it can also stop other gyms like Chaos Gym and Resistance Gym and whatever else is being played. 2 plus power. This card is actually really good, just because it allows you to get knockouts way easier. If you attack with Blastoise with Hydro Pump and it 5 energy on it, which is doing 60. And you play a plus power, you're able to knock out like the big basic Pokemon like Hitmonchan, Electabuzz, and Scyther, as well as the movie promo Mewtwo. And then with a second one, you're able to knock out things like Wigglytuff, right, who is 80 HP. So just all around good card. 2 Sabrina's Gaze. This is kind of a newer card. You shuffle, each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck and draws a number of cards equal to what they had before. So, pretty good card. A lot of the times you're kind of stuck with a bunch of garbage in your hand as well. So if you draw this, it's a nice shuffle draw. Newer card. I haven't really tried it too much, but I like it. So, and that's it for the 2-ofs. And then we go to the 1-ofs. So, not really a whole lot for that. We just have 1 Misty's Tears. You're able to get out more water energy really quickly, which is awesome. And then energy cards. We got 15 water, So really easy. I think it's a good amount right now. Um, you could play maybe one or two less or one or two more, right? Depending on what you want to fit in to the deck or take out of the deck, right? Um, I just found that this is pretty good right now, and that's it. So, well, there you go, guys. Not too bad of a deck. There's a bunch of things that you can try in here. You know, you can um, if lightning is starting to get to be like a real problem, you can take out some cards for cards that beat Electabuzz like Hitmonchan. So that would require changing your energy count, you know, putting in some fighting energy. You can, you know, if you want maybe a free retreater or two, you know, you can try Scyther in here as you know, it's got, like I said, it's got free retreat, and um you know, it's a great starter. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, and see you soon.